I'm originally from Moldova, as many of people would know, and I came to Ireland when I was 10. My name is Victor Rabei, professional boxer with a record of 6-0 as of now. I turned pro on the 24th of June of 2017. I haven't taken easy fights. I've fought two Irish lads already. I'm fighting my third now on the 30th of March.
I'm from Hardwick in the city centre, just off the Irish Street there. I started boxing when I was about 10 years old in Fisborough Boxing Club in Dublin 1, and then loved it. About 20 of us went down the club, loved it. I was probably the only one that stuck at it. I started then taking it serious when I was about 11 and from there on in I won every Leinster's, every Leagues, every Irish, every Dubliners, and then represented Ireland all over the globe really, and became the Irish captain of a lot of teams that was going abroad then. People are saying little comments that it's an Olympic sized ring, it's this, it's that, but the harsh reality of it, I was winning Irish titles when he was in Moldova, you know what I mean, and they're the things, you know, so it's nothing new to me in that ring.
Moldova is a funny country. It's mad. I think it's a second or third world country. There'll be like 5% of the country is extremely wealthy, and then middle class is very small, and then the rest is just poverty basically. My parents decided to kind of look for, in ways, a better life, and they came to Ireland. So my brother and I were left in a boarding school for 2 years while they were here working, and then they kind of brought us eventually to Ireland. And everything was new to me. I barely spoke English. Like, there was absolutely nothing. I remember I was in third class and I was sat down in the back of the class and I was just sitting there. Everyone was coming kind of around me talking to me and I had no word of English. I was just saying, yes, yes. When I was a young kid, I was very to myself. Like, I wasn't what a lot of people would say I am today, like very friendly, very open. I wouldn't kind of hold in a lot of things. Whereas back then, I've only kind of started opening up when I've joined boxing. One of the biggest things that it gave me was just confidence. To kind of, not to self-defense or any combat's kind of route. It was just confidence with myself, kind of believing in myself a lot. I don't work full-time or do anything else, so I have a few clients do PTs with them in the gym, and that kind of keeps me going from day to day. Aside from that, I'm very thankful to have the sponsors that I do. They're helping me out tremendously with kind of with equipment, with money, with this, with that. So I do have my full-time kind of commitment to trainings, and I don't have to look elsewhere for fundings or to work or this, because I think time spent out of the gym is time kind of focused on something else, which I don't want. I think I have a lot more to lose now than to win, really. See, initially the fight was meant to be for an Irish title, which the thing was for me is I win an Irish title if I win. But unfortunately at the moment, some stuff fell through and it didn't happen. And I still decided to go through with it and kind of fight Jake and defend my Celtic belt. The risks are huge. Jake's a known puncher and he's very aggressive, and in professional boxing and combat sport, you know that a punch can turn everything around.
Yeah, I went out to Australia. I didn't go out thinking I was going to turn pro. I went out and started working. I enjoyed myself, and I wanted to go back training, and I knew TJ Donnelly and Garrod Clancy and stuff were out there, and they were in the gym in Bondi. So I met them, was talking to them. I knew TJ from Ireland, from the Irish team, and I ended up going down to Bondi, and one thing led to another. I ended up bonding great down there. I went out just to have a break from Ireland, just to go out and experience, you know, just to travel, walk. I was never planning on turning pro or even boxing over there. I was at that boxing for all my youth in Ireland, you know. I won everything over here, travelled the globe, I camped in Ireland. I'd done it all, you know, and I just had enough for a while. So I went out there and enjoyed myself, and then obviously I loved boxing. I come back to the gym then. That's the way I was. I was scapping in Australia. I was working with TJ for a bit, two of us scapping, training, fighting. We were doing everything together, you know. We were on the same cards. I made my pro debut on his undercard. He'd boxed on my first title fight in my undercard, you know. Life was good, you know, but I think it's a bit like Never Never Land, you know. The years are going by and the same things were happening, so we decided to come home, you know. I'm a scapular now, I am, you know, scapular over here, but going back to college now to do other things as well, but I'm working full time here as well, which is good. No, I have time off now in camp. It's the first time ever, you know, and it makes a huge difference, you know. Everything is back now at the minute. I'm flying at the minute, you know, and I think it's due to having the time off work and being able to dedicate my life a bit more and not being on site, eating, cheating, you know what I mean? So, I was working at the time, I wasn't really training, but I'm not one really to turn down a fight, and it was a fight I fully thought I'd win, you know? And I didn't think I had to do much, which I didn't do much. But I learned my mistakes. I went up there, no camp, no training. I knew we're all sort of thing, that's that attitude, you know, and I was right, didn't want to listen to anybody. And I paid the price, you know, but it was a valuable price, you know, and I am where I am over it today, you know, and I learned my lesson and I made me train harder. Fighting for that title now in this fight, which is going to be redemption, you know what I mean? McKenna was a much tougher test than him, you know, 100% bigger, better, stronger. Don't think anybody will disagree on that. I've sparred world champions, I've sparred European champions, Commonwealth champions. I've been all over the world. I've held my own, I've not done better. You know what I mean? Victor has sparred, boxed. You know, that's just the way it is. That's what I think anyways, you know.
I'm not going to write him off and say that he's done this, he's done that. I've prepared for the best Jake Hanney that there could be, I think. And hopefully if he has prepared properly, then it's going to be a very tough fight. He's a very aggressive fighter, so I expected him to go at me from the bell. And it's going to be tough. I don't think any fight, you can't go into a ring and then expect an easy fight. I think if you do, you're doing it wrong. So a tough fight. Hopefully a great performance from the two of us, and we kind of show everyone what they came to see.
When I beat this guy Saturday, then I'll domestically defend if there's any decent fights, but realistically, I'll be looking to get a decent opponent in Europe. I'll be looking to climb Europe, you know. I'm buzzing for him. I think all the talking's done now, you know. I'm sick of listening to this and that, you know, especially out with the other camp, you know. They're just nonsense, you know. Let's just fight now.